We are live. Okay. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Incredible greetings. All right. Let's see. Let's get this all set up correctly with our public. Let's get this all shared out. Please hold. All righty then. All righty. Had to answer that call. But hello, hello, hello. Incredible greetings. Okay. Share, share, share. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Tap in, tap in, tap in. As you guys come in, as you can see on the screen, drop a hey, how you doing? Let me know who's watching. Like the video, well, like the live, share the live, tag a friend. This is going to be a good one. All right. Oops, there we go. Hello, hello. Wait, can you guys hear me? Ooh, wait a minute. Can you guys hear me? Let me make sure. Because, sometimes my audio be acting a little funky. And my voice is changing, and I don't know why. I'm too old for my voice to be changing like this. Hello, hello, hello. Incredible greetings. Welcome in. Drop a hey, how you doing? I need to know if the chat is working. Drop a hey, how you doing? If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. Okay. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Incredible greetings. Thank you for hopping on from Michigan, listening while cleaning. You hear me fine. Awesome. Morning, just dropping in to speak out a run. So I will catch the replay. No problem. Thank you for tapping in and at least helping the algorithm and engaging and commenting. Don't forget to like before you leave. Click out of the live chat. Give the video a like before you go. Hello, Mary. How are you? Welcome, welcome in. All right, so I see quite a few people on. All it takes is a simple hello, guys. All I'm asking right now is for you to say hello, tap in. You can do like Ms. Nini did. Just say, I'm just stopping by. Even if you can't stay, that always helps. If you love your girl, you want to support the channel, support the page, and you same type of support you would want for your business, go ahead and just drop a hey, how you doing? That helps more than you guys think. Incredible morning. Hello, hello, hello. Morning, morning, morning. Welcome in, everyone. Incredible greetings. Observing at soccer. So you are at soccer, right? I have a question. Hopefully you'll be able to type because you type that out. Do you have a business where you create customized items? Hello, hello, hello. Incredible greetings. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so right now, while you are at soccer, are you a walking billboard? Do you have on a shirt that you made, possibly with your business information that is visible? Do you have a tumbler? Do you have a fan, a flag, a hat, a button? Do you have business cards on you? Do you have your sales pitch while you're sitting at the concession stand? How prepared are you right now to advance your business at this soccer game that you have to sit at for an extended period of time? Shirts on, cups, and business cards. For your shirt, is there just a design on the front of it that represents your kids' team? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Perfect. Yes, that is perfect. Most people don't think to do that. They will just okay, they made a shirt. They don't have anything on the back to let someone know that, hey, I made the shirt or my company should not be you made the shirt. your company made this customized shirt. And this is how you can contact me in order to have one made for yourself, for your child. So that is perfect. Now, my next question to you is, while you are out at this soccer game, how much talk do you, it may not be like direct selling or direct talking about your business, but how many conversations do you drum up to where you can sneak in your business? And then with the bags that you give out to the players, is it just for your child's team, or do you do something where you will give bags to the other team as well? Okay, I normally do stuff just for my team. So you see them every single day, right? You have to go to practice with them. So those people, they know that you exist, right? I mean, it is okay to, give soft reminders that, hey, don't forget about me when you're thinking about that shirt, when you're thinking about the things that you need. We do customized items for Christmas, for whatever it is that you do. You want to put those soft reminders in there, but that team knows you. It would actually be more beneficial for you to one, it'll show great sportsmanship from your team, right? For you to have something that you are giving to the team that you do not see every single week. Try implementing that into the next game. And making things for them, something that they can take, but also make sure that you have a customized QR code. If you have a website, or if you have, let's just say, whether it's a QR code, or even if it's something that when they contact you, if you don't have a website, that they can verbally say to you so that you know where that lead came from. Some of us have opportunities to really, really expand our business, but we are not we're not taking advantage of them because someone has not introduced these low cost marketing techniques to you. They've never introduced these things to you that you can do on an everyday basis. That's going to help you grow your business. It's going to help you with one of the most important things in business, and that is analytics and knowing where your traffic is coming from. So like right now, you have business cards. I would recommend, if you have like a Rolo printer, or even if you just have like a regular printer and getting labels. And when you are out and about somewhere, create like labels, especially like for a game. Maybe even have the date of that game on it, putting that on your business cards, preferably in an area where it won't like take up like too much space or whatever. Or hand them a business card and then like something else like with it if you have to give them a business card, so that when they contact you, you have an indicator of exactly where this lead came from. And it will help you determine like, hey, are certain things working better than others? So thank you so much for letting me know you at the soccer game, because I just jumped right into kind of the purpose of this live video, okay? The parents sit on opposite sides. Are you not able to walk over there? I coach cheer. And of course, fans sit on the other side. The other cheerleaders are on the other side. The football players on the other side. But there are a lot of times where we do come together. Afterwards, I know at least for us, for football, when my son was on a particular team, they would actually have all of the kids come over because they've played football, whether it's at night, in the daytime. And we would have a cooler with snacks, with oranges, water, Gatorade, Capri Sun, chips, things like that. And we would invite the team over. And we, especially like home games, and we've actually done it for some away games too. And that allows the kids to kind of decompress from, yes, we know it's a competition, but at the end of the day, they are kids. Well, at least with mine, they were a little bit, he was a little bit younger. So we would do things like that. That's a perfect time to like mix and mingle with other parents. So although they're on the other side, I don't believe that they have parks where it's just like, here, it's cut off. I know we're there to see our kids. We want to root on our teams, but you also have an obligation to yourself and your business. So maybe be very, very attentive during your child's game and things of that nature. But before their game starts, if you normally get there a little bit earlier, maybe, if you make them ahead of time, go over before the match, before the game starts, and offer it to the coach and just say, on behalf of our team, we would like to make sure that you guys have something for, or just as like, just it's just in good sportsmanship. It's just showing hospitality, whatever. Here are a few snacks. It doesn't even have to be anything super, super crazy. It might be just a Ziploc bag with an orange or something like that in it. Make sure it's tied really tight so that a parent has to get it off. It's little things like that that would really, 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 really help your business reach people outside of the ones that you see on a regular basis. Watching from Georgia, incredible morning. Should you focus on on games or both games and practice? So with practice, it's more normally like your team there. So let's say, for example, when I was coaching, even when I was coaching cheer and when MJ was playing football, I'll just take it as me being a parent, right? But with a business. So when MJ was playing football and he was running track, in track, he was in the 5-6-year-old kind of range, whatever, right? Well, the older kids used to, like, they were in like separate groups. So it could be just kind of like walking around, just kind of drumming up conversations with the others. Even if you start conversations on, like about training, you can kind of soft launch it where you're building a relationship with them first and just having convo and not just kind of throwing your business and things like, out there. Every single game I had on something or I'm working on something, I would strategically need to weed a shirt or weed decals. Because during that time, I wasn't doing sublimation. I was doing a lot of weeding. So I would bring, where I'm weeding my cup, like weeding the cups, weeding vinyl for cups or for decals. I'm weeding out shirts and things like that. And people nosy, and then they'll go and they ask questions. Or if I'm like bored, I'm like, hey, they're just running around. I'm going to drum up conversations with the parents that I don't always like just sit with. When we're like the 5 and 6-year-old parents, we kind of sit together. I knew like most of them, but it was all those other parents. We're on the same park, but you don't know that I exist. So certain practices, you can make an effort to talk to other parents that you normally don't, especially if they're broken up in like different teams. So my son was on 6U, 5U, 6U. One of those when he was with goodness, what's the name of the team? Golden Generals. And again, all the parents, they're all together. I knew pretty much most of the parents on his team, even with like the cheerleaders, even though they didn't have their own cheerleaders, it was like little girls that would like kind of sort of cheer for them because we're always in the same section. I knew them, but there were so many other teams on the park. I want to say he was on 5U, 6U at that time. You got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 7 other teams that my services could have been of use to, whether it's on football or if it was on cheer. That is how I got the majority of my orders for football, helmet decals, orders for cheer bows, for like breast cancer awareness, making shirts for breast cancer awareness month, because during October, the teams will go and they'll have something on that is pink. I had pink rags I was able to give to the coaches and just put their logo in white. And I was actually prepared for most of these things. I know that this is what happens during October for these teams. So I did like, prep work, and it was just, people just seeing different services. And I got orders, not just from the team, the age group that my kid was on. I made sure that all the other teams, coaches, whether it's football, cheer, and parents, knew about the services that I offered. And when it came to like other teams, it was more so when MJ was smaller, and that's when we kind of did the mix. When I was a cheer coach, it was a little bit different. Like I was really into the games and into the cheer coaching, and I wasn't doing it like real, like I wasn't doing it at that level when I was coaching cheer. It was still kind of just like a side hustle and things like that. So I just made myself available for a lot of the things on the park, helping with homecoming, doing balloon decor for homecoming, making raffle tickets for homecoming and things of that nature. I made the sashes for homecoming. So during my cheer time, I wasn't like in straight business mode. So it was a little bit different when I was like actively coaching cheer. Now, few years later, where I was just kind of a consultant for cheer. Oh, if I'm going to come out here, I'm going to make sure that other teams know what I bring to the table. So I was making cheer signs for competition for other teams. I've made practice bows. So I didn't do their competition bows, but I made practice bows. I made shirts and things for the other teams. I was there as a consultant for one. And then I had services for helping with like tumbling and stuff like that. So I made sure that they knew about those. So I would book basically book with cheerleaders to help them with their tumbling, their jumps, their motions. So I was always like in straight business mode at that time. They don't want us on the other side until after. It's kind of interesting. So I've never seen a park like that where they're like, okay, they don't want the fans to like mix. Are there two concession stands? Are there two sets of bathrooms? Is there like separate parking lots? So we're saying that at no point during the time that you are on this park that you are able to communicate and you have access to the other teams. They have separate concession stands on their side. They have separate parking. They have separate bathrooms. So you don't have, that's the thing. Your goal is not to get to the team mom. That's one person. Who cares what the team mom wants? If she's down to talk. You're not there to convince her to get anything from you or whatever. It would be for you to take those items and you're just going to go, like, you'll have it there and it'll be a thank you from the park. This snack pack was sponsored by, boom, have your business name. One, you're not going over there as a parent. It's like, as a business. So if you have these little snack packs, however the team mom feels, that is up to her. Like, who cares? I'm not here for you anyway. I'm not looking for you to get something and you be the coordinator. I offer other things. I have things that are not just for the team, right? Not just for that sport. So if you end up having something where it's set like on the front, it like you have a tag, it is from whatever the team name is, right? But it was sponsored by, right? So it's not you yourself, as in Bianca. Wait, Bianca, am I saying it right? It's not you that's giving it. It's from the team, and it's not you that's sponsoring it. Your business is sponsoring it. So now that you have this, and this was sponsored by this business that provides someone's going to look at that. Interesting. Okay, let me snatch this off. You may have some, they're going to go in the garbage. Trust and believe everything that you put out for marketing is not going to be kept, be appreciated. But I know that we may run, you may come into pay these teams more than once, right? You might see them again in playoffs. So they may have thrown it away when you met them in the regular game, but now playoffs, they see this again. And through all those weeks, that something may have happened ooh, I needed an event planner. I needed, we wanted custom shirts, or, dang it, my child has a birthday coming up. I need a shirt. I need this. So now when they see it again at playoffs or just in another setting, they may keep it. So that first time they may not. And I think that's one of the issues is we assume that every time we do any type of marketing effort, it's supposed to bring us 100% return. And that's not going to be the case. It's going to take for you to go to do things multiple times over and over and over and over again. All right. So at this point, I would tell you, think about what I'm saying. Okay. The whole purpose of this is for you to figure out how can you leverage where you are at on a Saturday. You have to spend an extended period of time there. What can you do to leverage that to take advantage of that opportunity? Leverage that moment to push your business forward. If you continuously think about the roadblocks, okay, we can't do this, we can't do that, it's another side. If you're going to think that way and your mindset instantly goes to what the problem is, instead of now trying to figure out What is my workaround around this? She's making sense. Man, there are a lot of people out here. What can I do? It might be something where because you guys are at the parks all the time for your home games, maybe you need to find out from the park, the city, or whatever. How can you promote your business there? Teams are coming. Are you able to sponsor something for the team to where you can have a banner on the gate? That way, no matter who's coming in, they can see what your business is doing. So if you feel like all of these roadblocks will keep you from doing any of the kind of low cost free ways of marketing, now what can we do? Is there someone that I can talk to? So there's so many people coming through these gates. There's so many people coming here that can learn about my business. What can I do to get more eyeballs on my business? So if there's all these roadblocks and you're going to constantly focus on the roadblocks and not what the solution is, you're not going to excel your business. Your business is not going to be pushed forward. Separate fields. Okay, you have 15, but is there separate concession stands? Okay, this is my last thing for you, right? Do you go there just for your child's game and then leave? Or are you there for other games? Do you stay at the park or at the fields? And which I know about different fields, because when we have our playoff games, there's a certain park and there's like 3 or 4 games going on at the same time, all on different fields. So trust me, I know about that. But do you go just for your child's game, or do you kind of stick around at the park? I stay for 2 or more games. Does watching those games help you in any way, shape, or form? When you're you're staying for these games, are you kind of walking around? Is your hair down to where people can't read the back? Do you make sure that you can see it? Do you have a fan, or, fan yourself? Even if you do not make it. Here's the thing too, right? So many of you guys think that you have to promote with things that you make. You do not. Let's say you are not someone that knows how to make a fat head, but you can have someone make that fat head. Your business is on the back of that information, like on the back of that fat head. It's not that you want to promote that, hey, I sell, you can get these fat heads, or you can get this fan from me. They may ask you about it, right? And then you can go and say, well, I ordered this from somewhere, or you can say like, I designed it, right? So if you do design services, you went and you had it printed somewhere. I designed it and I had it printed off. Even if you don't want to give them the printer, the fact that you designed it, that's the most important part, not the item. They can know where to get the item is, but if they don't know how it's supposed to be set up, how it's supposed to be designed, all of those things, it doesn't do them any good. You can provide one part of the puzzle. So now we designed it and we had someone print them all for us, but we also do these are things that we do in-house or whatever, right? So now you have your kid's name on the front, on the back, you're advertising your business. You guys have to learn to think outside of the box. You're thinking one-sided when it comes to promoting your business. Who cares about the teams? The teams aren't important. And see, that's the thing too, right? Who cares about the teams? We don't care about the teams. We care about the parents. We're not trying to make things for the team. You have services for other things. You're able to make mugs. You're able to make ornaments. You're able to make shirts for birthdays. You're not just making sports shirts. You're able to make items for other occasions, other seasons. Who cares about the soccer team? We don't care about them. We don't want them to come and buy soccer shirts from us. I want you to know that I can provide you other items. So who cares about contacts with the teams? That's not the important part. It's the people, the consumers. If you make a contact with the team, that gives you 1 point. 1. But if you figure out a way to get all of those eyeballs, because if you make that one contact, how many of you guys have people where they don't refer you? Oh, I'm going to use me. How many of you guys have ever referred me to someone recently? Within the past week, How many of you guys have referred our business for our sublimation paper, our business for our classes? Hey, this girl is really dope. Go check out her videos. Make sure that you go follow her. Make sure that you subscribe to her. She gives out good game, right? How many of you guys have actually done that in the past week? If that is your goal, cool, right? If your goal is to become a vendor for teams, that is your, like, that's why you prefer your business to be set up. That's going to be great. But if you have a business where you are not just going to teams, because there are companies that, hey, they don't want to deal with one-on-ones. They want to deal with teams. So that's going to be the next part, right? Identifying what is the true purpose of your business. What is the true purpose? If you're someone that would like to work with teams and with regular consumers and parents and things of that nature, you having all these contracts and contact with teams and you're making their stuff, you're still limiting yourself. There are a bunch of limits that you guys are putting on your business that you don't know that you don't even realize that you're putting these limits on your business, and you're not going to grow to the level that you would like to grow at. Okay, I haven't. Thank you for being very honest. I have. I do it at least 3 times a week. You're the best. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. But there's a lot of people watching, and we got 3 answers. There's a lot of people that's going to be ashamed to say that. They haven't. But they want the same thing for their business. The same thing that I get on here every single day, every single week, and ask. Some of you guys need the same thing for your business, but you're not putting out that same energy. It's not worth your time. So why should it be worth somebody else's time to promote your business, to give you a referral? I just made a post. People say, things like word of mouth. Do you think word of mouth wouldn't benefit my business when I'm helping you with your business, coming on, giving you free information, free tutorials? I have paid services. You may not, maybe you have already enrolled in a class, right? So you got all of that goodness from that class. It helped you, right? It's helped your business. So now you know that my business is not necessarily making all of the items. It is my classes, my paper. So how many of you guys have done the same thing for me that you want for people to do for your business? Let's think about it. Let's be real honest about it. I haven't. Thank you for being honest. Because it's not about like calling anyone out. When you really start to think about the things that you don't do on a daily basis, but you expect people to do it for you, right? So then it's like when we want to blame people, our family, our friends, they don't even refer me. They don't tell anybody about me. They don't post my stuff. Do you do it for others? Even those that you feel like that might be in direct competition, in alignment with your business. Does it hurt you any to help them get a little bit further? Because you won't be able to facilitate all the orders. Some of you guys are working with one printer, one cutting machine. It's just you. You have no one for marketing, no one for customer service, no fulfillment team, no one to pack your orders, no one to ship it out, no one to go and run errands for you. So, but you also work a 9 to 5. You are a parent. You are at soccer practices during the week. It's a Saturday. You are at a soccer game. You can't do anything for your business right now because you are at a soccer game. And you don't just go to that soccer game and go for your kid. Maybe your kid is the one that wants to stick around. So now you're staying around for 2 additional games. So now there is however many hours it is that you are not working on your business, that you're not able to. If your business completely relies on you to do everything, that means that for that time frame that you are at that game and whatever it is that you're doing, your business has stopped. No money is coming in. or well, money might be coming if you have a website, but if you're not doing any money making task, money making tasks for you have stopped because you are at this game. So there's only so much that you can do. There is somebody right now that needs a last minute shirt. You would not be able to fulfill that order because you are at a soccer game where you don't have access to your computer. You don't have access to your printer, your cutting machine, your heat press, whatever it is, your DTF transfers. So there is somebody else who's going to get that business because you are not available to facilitate that order. So it is okay to promote others. And I have to answer this. Whoo. Okay. It's enough money out there, out here that we all can eat. Even before I started this, I referred people to other people and shared their stuff. And that's amazing, right? You are a part of the 1 to 5% that will do that. But there are a lot of people, they won't be honest about it, but there are a lot of people that don't. They really are. They really don't. So one of the things I want to talk about. So I made a post. If you haven't seen, if you're on Facebook, the post is there. There's actually two really, really good posts that I kind of want you guys to go and check out. Okay. Let me pull them up. I want to put them on screen for you guys. Let me pull this over here. And we're going to go present, share screen. I am incredible. How are you? Thank you so much for asking. Okay. Oh, I know this is pretty small, but this is on my page. Let me see. Am I able to copy the link? I think because I'm not on my computer, I can't copy like the link to put it in the chat. But I had this post on there. Why do you believe your business is not successful right now? Right. And there's a lot of really, really, there's a lot of interesting answers, a lot of different answers. Some people are saying it's me, it's procrastination, fear of failure, not, marketing, not enough people talking about my business. Somebody said, I need to go live. I know I need to go live. I need to do these things, whatever. Right. So that's one. The other post that I want you guys to take a look at is this one right here. Okay. What would you do with access to the following amounts of money for your business? And I'm looking for you to actually, say, at each tier, what would you do? What would you do with those funds? How could those funds help your business? All right. So check out those two. If you're on Facebook, and I'll put them on YouTube as well. So just go into the community tab. After I get done with my live session that I have that starts in 30 minutes, I will put these same pose these same questions on my YouTube. I need to start using Instagram, and this is a perfect post. Like I can use that for Instagram and maybe even TikTok. So I'll put these on my other social media platforms, but I want you guys to go check those out, right? But one of the answers that stood out to me was, a couple people mentioned it as far as going live. Or I've asked that question before, and people will say, well, I know I need to post on social media more. I know I need to go live more, right? How many of you guys see me more than once per week? How many of you guys see me more than once per week? Put a 2 in the chat if you see me at least 2 times per week. Or something, you see a post, whether it's a live or if it is some sort of post. Let's see. I don't have a business, but I'm still learning, but I tell people about you all the time. I thank you so much for that, Mary. Child, I have an opportunity to make hoodies for a relative in Atlanta, and I'm dragging my feet. You just put a fire under my feet. Let me get this stuff done and ship. Thank you. That means you need to peace out off of this live video, okay? Let's see. Hello. All right, so we got a 2 here, a 2. Hi, Lady Shakia. I've been MIA for a while, but I'm back in New York temporarily. My mom is actually there for her birthday. Her birthday's today. So you guys have seen at least 2 posts, right? So from all those who dared to put 2, right? Because a lot of people watching that have not commented. Do you know what services and products I provide? If you put it 2, do you know exactly what services and what products I provide? I see them late, but I see them when I do jump on social media. Okay. Do you know what services and products I provide? Yes. Okay. Waiting for a few more. Because if I don't see a couple more yeses, that means that I'm not doing a great job of identifying what my money-making services and products are. Okay, how many of you guys think that I just come on live and like this is my business? Like it's just to come on live and just give free information. How many of you guys, that's all that you know me as, is just someone that's going to come on here, going to do a demo, give out some information, but you don't know that I have a website. The first part of the question was, put a 2 if you see me live or a post from me, any type of post, at least 2 times per week. At least 2 times per week. And then if you're writing a 2, do you know exactly what products and services I provide? Well, my company provides. Paper, ink, and advice. Classes, paper, ink, and advice. I was like, wait a minute, advice? Girl, I don't give out no advice. I got some good classes, girl. I don't feel like I provide advice. I provide knowledge. I provide education. So if the perception is I provide advice, I want to change that. I don't like that. I don't provide advice. I provide information, knowledge, education, but never advice. Okay, yes, okay. So, if you know what services I provide, right? How many of you guys have purchased a service, meaning a class, a one-on-one session? You're enrolled in you enrolled in the Creative Lounge. You purchased ink, paper, heat tape. You've purchased a digital product such as the color chart, the purge file, access to the vault, a template. How many of you have done that in the past month? How many of you? So put a 3 in the chat if you have done that in the past month. Put a 4 in the chat if you have not. So have you purchased a product or a service in the past month? Have you purchased a product or a service in the past month? Have you purchased a product or a service in the past month? Okay, so we have some fours. Have not, have not, have not, have not, have not. So if you are one of the people in your mind, if you were to answer the question, why is your business not successful? I'm not doing enough. I'm not going live enough. I'm not posting enough, right? I am live pretty much every single day. I make a post every single day. Even if it's not a direct post selling something, you guys have already identified that you know what I sell. So when you need it, you know where to go find it. Yet you are still not purchasing. So why do you think that that's but I make money, right? I still make money. We're a successful business that lets you know that I am not only relying on my YouTube videos, my Facebook videos, my lives, my posts to generate income. Because the very thing that you think that you need in order to be successful, I do it every single day, day in, day out. I am on social media. Yet a good majority of you guys have not made a purchase with me. So how do you think that will affect your business? And you're not even going live every day. Every once in a while. You don't have any, may not need ads, but there are other things that you can do to help like push the envelope, push it forward, and make your business successful. So can we agree that this notion and people telling you, oh, you want your business to grow, go live. You got to go live. You got to post more on social media. Am I not evidence? Because I'm being transparent with you. You guys were transparent with me. I'm being transparent with you that I do this every day. The exact thing that you say that you have to do to make your business grow, or that you think that's a component of it, I'm doing that. And I'm not getting sales from you guys that watch me on a regular. You're now coming and figuring out what it is that I have that you need. I've purchased paper because my friend told me how good it is. Thank you, friend. I have just about it all from you. Nothing in the past month, I think. So for you may not need paper right now. Maybe not even like, so if you have all of the classes that I have or all the ones that's beneficial to you, do you feel like you're successful? You don't need any sort of help, no type of guidance, no type of mentorship, or just like someone says, advice, no knowledge, right? There's nothing that like having a conversation with someone, talking about your challenges. You have not had a need for that at all. The groups don't allow it. Why do you have to recommend me only in a group? You're communicating with me. Well, I'm pretty sure you have a Facebook page, right? A share on your page. There's probably somebody that you don't know, that you haven't talked to in a really long time. They could benefit from my services. So why do you feel like it's only in a group that you have to promote and refer someone? Because then that's like saying for your business, you only want people to refer you in certain places. Only refer me to your friends. Only refer me to your family. Only refer me if you are at a party. Oh, child, that ain't, you should come to me. You should go talk to my friend. Do you want people to only refer you in certain spaces? You may stalk me, but how much are you investing in our business? The same way you would like if you have a business. If you have a business where you want to continually have orders, you want to continually have revenue coming in, are you doing the same for another business? So I appreciate the support. Don't get me wrong. Know that in what I'm saying, trust me when I say, like, know that it's not that I don't appreciate it. I'm trying to drive a point. It's not about me coming here to support. I tell you all the time, I appreciate the support. I'm monetized on social media. So your engagement, you viewing things, you sharing it out, especially our posts. The live videos, I only really make money from the YouTube side. And when you guys come in, those videos, or for those who come in and watch the replay, and then during the replay, they're going to drop a bunch of ads in the middle. That's when I'll kind of make some money off of this. So I appreciate the views, but I don't rely on just social media money, right? We have a business. This is just one small part of it. So, but while I'm very, very appreciative, do understand that I do not take any view for granted. I do not take any comment, any like, any share. I do not take that for granted. But this is a form of marketing for me and for people to know that I exist. It is not the end. It's not the totality of what our business is. I do this to make people aware that we have the best sublimation paper. We have the best sublimation ink. We have classes that will teach you how to make things like this. And with practice, you can get to this level where you don't have any raggedy edges. Okay. So we have that is what our business is based on. So although we appreciate all of the likes, the shares, the comments, because it will help supplement income and kind of bring things in from social media, our goal when we're looking to expand and we're looking to show numbers for funding and things like that, if I want to get more money, access to Shopify Capital, Sezzle Capital, and things like that, because you guys aren't going to go and spend, $15,000 or give me $15,000 to go buy a new printer or to go get inventory or to pay for ads. You're not going to provide that capital, that cash flow to my business in that large of amount, right? So I need to be able to have sales on those platforms. Likes and things doesn't get me Shopify Capital. It doesn't get me PayPal Capital. It doesn't get me business funding with micro lenders, with banks. It doesn't get me business credit. It doesn't get lines of credit. It doesn't get me approved for net 30, net 60, net 90. They're not looking at likes. They're looking at my business. They're looking at my business plan. So although I appreciate it, and you guys should appreciate shares, it gets more eyeballs on what it is that you do. But all those eyeballs mean nothing if they do not convert into dollars. These are the principles that I'm trying to get you guys to understand when you say that you want a business. Crafting is one thing. Crafting is one thing. That is a hobby. It is not intended, it was not created, not intended for it to make you money. Getting a printer, that doesn't make you a business. If no money is coming in, you have a situation, you have a hobby, you have crafts, you have skills that is just costing you money. It's not bringing in anything. You're not seeing any return on an investment if you feel like you want this to be a business. As much as I love this, if it got to the point where I was making no money, I was getting no sales, I would be a damn fool to come up here every day to impart into you guys, to educate you, to help you, and you're going to make money and I'm not making any. The moment that it stops making me money is the day that you will stop seeing me, because that now means I need to go and invest time where I am going to make money. We have a membership that we meet, and we meet every single week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9:30 a.m. We have sessions where we discuss different things, different topics. It's scheduled out for every month. Even if you were to enroll in that, you are then supporting this business and provide, like, that is a purchase every single month. It's a low cost amount to you to get the help that you need. For somebody to really go and put a mirror on you and say, you're the problem and these are the issues that you're having. Now, let's figure out some ways that work with your lifestyle where you can help your business. Let's help you identify the things that you are delusional about. Some people don't like that talk, but for some of you guys, the way that your lifestyle is set up, this super business that you think will happen in 30 days, if you just got more equipment, if you just got More marketing. If you had a website, you are delusional in thinking that because you got an LLC, because you created a business name, oh, I'm not successful because I don't have a logo. You are delusional in thinking that these are the reasons why you're not successful. Because you're looking for people to tell you all of the great things, right? The one thing that I feel like I love about what I do is I'm going to give you the other side of the coin. Everybody wants to hear the sunshine and rainbows. Oh, learn this. It's going to make this skill. Learn how to take a mug and make it where you have a seamless mug, sublimation all the way around. I can teach you this skill. Now, as a crafter, as somebody that's a hobbyist, this is just taking this class, learning this skill. You're going to be able to make some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things to give away. But if you are someone that wants to learn this skill, in addition to learning how to get someone to buy this, that is a totally different ballgame. It's a totally different ballgame. You have to know how to run your business. How is it going to work for you? If you are someone who you have a 9-to-5, you have multiple kids, you're a single parent, they're in activities, all you really have is 2 hours a day free time, not including the time that you sleep. What are you willing to sacrifice? How much can you do in that time frame? Maybe you need for someone to tell you that, hey, you have the ability, you have a little bit of extra money to where you can flip that and make it work for you, but crafting ain't it. Because this is something that requires physical work. It requires you to do physical things like go out, find clientele. It requires you to be online, ordering supplies, ordering products, because you don't have someone that's going to be able to do that for you. You don't have someone where you're going to say, hey, this is what we need for the month. Here you go. Here's the card. Go order it. You need to sit down, go through the website, do all that. You know what that does? That takes away time from you making the actual thing. Most of us don't have businesses set up where you have people that will help push it forward because you're trying to do everything yourself. I've been there, kind of sort of still there. I am, someone that I understand that I need more help, and I'm seeing the growth. The more help that I get, I see the growth. The more stuff that I take off my plate, I can focus on the main thing of our business. I've been told that so many times. Right now, I'm remodeling my business for the next 4 months because other than digital items, everything is in storage until I get back home. I'm now posting my digital files, publishing a book. I post now more than ever. Are you successful in the digital products? Did you find whatever your level of success is? Everyone has a different level and different definition of success with the move and all these different things, and what you can do with your digital items, with working on your book. Do you feel like you are working to the best of your ability and maxing out your capacity for success in whatever you are capable of doing right now? I'm glad that you're being very real with us. Yes. I just started 1 month ago. Okay, so you have to give yourself grace. You just want to be able to have a plan. Okay. Today we're actually talking the discussion for today, which I only have about 5 more minutes with you guys. Our class starts and our session starts in at 11:30. Today's discussion is different websites. So we're going to take a look at things like Shopify, Gumroad, Stand Store, PayHip, Squarespace, Wix, WooCommerce, and like what are the benefits? What are the pros and cons? Who are these like sites best for? Depending on what your business is. So if this is information that you need, it's going to cost you $36.50. What have you wasted $36.50 on in the past week, in the past month, that has not helped you reach your goals? Even if it's just that one. If you are that person that feels like I need to know where to get started at, which website to use, then guess what? You need to get off of this live. You need to head on over to our website, learn.365creativeacademy.com. It's in the description of this video, but I'll also drop it in the chat. Learn.365 365creativeacademy.com. That's the website. And you're going to go to all courses. You're going to go to Creative Lounge. You're going to enroll. You're going to go to your dashboard, and you're going to join us at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to learn and just get information about these different platforms to help you make the right decision for your business, for your side hustle. If you are at a point where you desire to have a website, our discussion Thursday was about, are you even ready for e-commerce? Some of us are not ready for e-commerce. You can have a successful business and be able to kind of facilitate your orders. And when I say success, again, everybody's level of success is different. There's different tiers of success. So just getting comfortable with your business, being comfortable with how you communicate with your customers, how do you manage your orders, being able to, like, success for you might be like, yo, I did not miss a single request, a single order. Like, I got everything done on time, before time. Like, I was organized. I was able to effectively communicate with all of my customers this week. The process, I sent out all the emails that I was supposed to send out. That is a level of success in your business if that is what you struggled with. We're sometimes looking for a dollar amount or a specific thing to quantify our success. But when I made that post, if you can list the things that you are struggling with, the things that are stopping you in business right now. So you go back and you look at that post if you comment today, October 19th, if you commented yesterday, October 18th, you go and you list those things. These are what's holding me back. If in a month from now, you overcome those obstacles, those challenges, guess what? You have experienced success in your journey. Doesn't have to be equated to a dollar amount, a certain number of orders. Give me a second. But hopefully, in the month, whatever goals you have set for yourself with launching this and getting started, hopefully you're closer to reaching those goals, excelling those goals, meeting those goals, exceeding those goals that you have when you started this a month ago. You're a little bit behind, friend. When y'all see, I know y'all kind of want to, maybe, I think some people come in and whatever it catches up at, they're commenting and they're like way, way, way behind. But you might want to, like, if you see the red line, but then you see some white, you may want to click to the end where it says live, and then go back to watch the rest of it. This is not my full-time job. I work for a church and I do a lot of different jobs there. So life is too busy to focus on a business for myself. But I love to learn new stuff and support those who provide their services by purchasing, even if I don't use the class or products at the moment. This is what I wish a lot of people would understand and come to an acceptance of, right? Your life is really, really busy. Although you may have a concept of a business, in a perfect world, what you would like this business to be, right now, your life is not conducive to that. You don't have the available time to do that, and that is fine. It's like, I want to invest in learning these skills. Once my life mellows out a little bit, like it settles down and I may not have so many responsibilities, I now can take the time that was allocated for this. I no longer have to worry about thing A. And that now frees up a certain amount of time. During that time, the little bit of time I had while I was working on A, or when I was in this season, I learned how to perfectly make mugs, how to make a perfect black tumbler. Don't let the LED lights fool you. It's black. How to make a perfect black tumbler. Here's another one, right? A perfect tumbler. Look at the seam. Wait, where is it? The seam is right there. I'm trying to get away from the ring light, but there we go. There's the seam. Ooh. During this season where I couldn't fully like work on orders and have all of them coming in, I worked on how do I improve my designs? So that way, when I now free up time to really focus on business, I'm not trying to learn the skill and build the business. I'm just trying to build the business. So many of you guys are trying to do both at the same time. You don't have the skill set. You need classes to show you how to properly cut foam board, how to properly design, how to do typography, how to get the right colors, how to troubleshoot your printers. You need those skills before you even like really start a business. You can work on those skills in your side hustle, but for a business, it requires so much more. And it's okay to learn these things and take classes, watch videos, things that will help your business when it comes to promoting and stuff like that, that you include with your products. But you have to, if you are struggling and you've been struggling for a while now, you face these challenges. If you have had the same excuses, or I don't want to call them excuses, because sometimes it's not an excuse, it is your reality. If your reality is making it difficult to reach your dreams, that means that you yourself, you can't reach those goals on your own. You're going to need a different set of eyes. You're going to need a different perspective. You're going to need somebody that's going to be honest with you and say, look, you need to slow down. You're trying to do team too much. Let's focus on this. Let's get this thing successful. Let's make sure that you can make a perfect tumbler before we go. So if somebody's exchanging money with you for something, we would expect that it's going to be something that's professional, that's professionally done. Someone exchanging money for a product, money for a service with you, money for a task, they are assuming and they are expecting that you are a professional in doing it. But if we're going to always have, you have some mistakes. Even major manufacturers, they make mistakes. Their machines mess up. They have a bunch of stores that's dedicated to misprints and things being a little bit off, i.e. Ross, Marshalls, DD discounts. A lot of the stuff in there is the things that haven't quite made it through quality control. Or, it might be things that just did not sell and now they're in this store. But there's reasons why they're there and they're not in the main store. When we even think about how businesses like that are set up, what is their purpose, right? How do they get their inventory? Why would these Nike shoes be here and not at the Nike store at a lower price, right? There are reasons for that. When you don't have someone that's highlighting those things for you and making you think about these things, it's going to take you a lot longer to reach your goals. I work full time as well, but I will be retiring in a couple of years. I like learning as well so that I can figure out my niche and start a business when I retire. And are you getting help with that? Which I know you are, but I'm just saying. Yes, I'm learning these skills that are new to me, not in business yet. How are you going about learning the skills? Are you only relying on YouTube videos, which is not a bad thing? If you feel like because I'm learning the skills, I only have enough money to buy the supplies, right? I only have enough money to buy, honestly speaking, sublimation paper or honestly speaking, sublimation ink. I only have enough money to buy the printer, to buy the heat press, to buy the shirts and the vinyl. So because I'm spending my money on that, I can only really afford, I can't really afford classes. I'm going to watch YouTube videos. So when you're watching those YouTube videos, what are you doing to help you retain that information? Are you actually taking notes? Are you doing tasks that's really going to help you? Or are you just watching video after video after video after video? You're watching everybody else's techniques and you're still having self-doubt. You watch 30,000 videos, yet you still have never made a tumbler. You watched 30,000 videos. You've never ordered a DTF print. You've watched all these videos on rhinestones, but you've never cut your own template. You've watched all these videos on designing, on silhouette. You've never cut anything. You've never designed anything. You are just someone that wants to watch. You just might need someone that's going to help you take action. Let me be that person. Again, I have to run. I have 1 minute until I have to start the Zoom, and then we have a 10-minute grace period. Today, we are discussing websites. If you want to know about websites, that way you are informed and you are going to make the right decision. Invest $36.50. I'm pretty sure there is something that you can move around to invest $36.50. Even if you can't do it today, figure out how to get that $36.50. Guess what? The playback for today, the playback for Thursday, the playback from Wednesday, the playback from Monday, the playback from the pro call, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, all day last week, they will be on your dashboard, ready for you to learn. And you are going to get a wealth of knowledge and information for $36.50. Now, if you are not able to kind of stick around a few more months to get more information, I guarantee you the information that you receive within October's lineup will definitely increase your business, help your business, push you forward, or just set you up for when you retire, when you are ready to focus on the business. You will have forever access to that. So if you need to go back to that information 3 months from now, 6 months from now, you will be able to. Okay. All right, y'all. I got to get out of here. Until next time. She says, please get off my toes. My goal is to be better within my niche, but I thought you said you didn't know what your niche was. Was that you that said that? Hold on. Maybe that was somebody else that says they were trying to figure out their niche. Maybe that was someone else. Yeah, I think that was someone else. Okay. But yes, if you identify your niche, you're trying to get better in your niche, you know exactly what that is, definitely continue to work on those, work towards that goal. You do know a lot of the YouTube videos are just people who are just trying it out. A lot of YouTube videos are people who are like, I'm not paying for no class. I can do this myself. I'm going to show people. And you learn a lot of wrong techniques. If there is somebody that is showing up and they're able to show you certain things, and through, like, I don't have to show you a Tumblr. Well, how can I say it? Sometimes just from the content that people put out, and you're just seeing, you may not have to sit through a bunch of different YouTube videos. There are resources and they're advertising, hey, we teach classes on this. We can show you how to do this. But for some, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, where your first thing is a YouTube video, sometimes they're teaching you bad techniques that's going to be hard to break. So just be mindful of what do they say? Chew the meat, spit out the bones. Make sure that you are applying that when watching certain YouTube, certain TikTok videos, certain reels, and things of that nature. Okay. All right, y'all. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity. Be incredible. I hope to see you guys in the room, even if you have to come in a little bit later. If you are about to go to the website, go ahead and make your purchase, whether it's going to be monthly, if it's going to be quarterly, annually. You're going to go ahead, make your purchase. When you go in, go to the October Creative Lounge sessions, and you're looking for the one for October 19th. That's all about different websites. Even if you have to come in a little bit later, that's fine. You'll be able to catch the playback, but make sure that you're in the room so that I can answer your questions in real time. All right, y'all. Peace.